What is going on, guys? Today we have got something different to do with the Team of the Season guaranteed repeatable SBC for the next 3 days. I thought, you know what? I like being able to grind these, and I think I've got a very nice solution to this. So hear me out with this. We're going to take you through the process, very much like how I do the 82 to 88 and the 84 plus is how I showed you the way I do it. There is loads of ways, so if you want to go down below and just let me know your way of doing it. If you have a different way and you think it's better, always let me know down below. As always, I want to kind of get that opinion. And plus other people, if they don't really like this way or don't have the funds, or maybe it's a bit slower than what they want, obviously there is always room to improve with everything. In terms of these Team of the Season guarantees then. So for me, the big thing that is the duplicate side of it. For yourself, it could be something different. I've got a lot of Team of the Seasons in my club. So realistically, in terms of the duplicates I'll get are going to be beneficial to keep rinsing and repeating. The only other way of doing this without all of these Team of the Seasons is giving them up if you don't want them and if you're looking for that specific one. So for instance, I've got a Thiago Silva right here in the list right now. We started off with a Kimmich, I've got him red. We then got an Oblak, I've got him red. And then Thiago Silva, we've got him red. So realistically, I only need one. Then what you want to do is 82 rated. So what you think is 82 rated, 95, 70 chem. So we've got to have a little bit of chem in here. What you want to be doing then is that this can have practically all 75 to 78 players and then maybe one or two 80 to 83 rated players. So the start off with this is to obviously get enough to do the Team of the Season guaranteed. Once you've done that, then obviously you've started the process. If you get someone you want, you just go back to step one. So step one is 82 to 88. So I've got a couple already built up ready to show you. I've only got 4 to start with, but obviously through the video we'll get a few more and we can kind of go through it right now. So let's just do these 4 and we'll see what we get and I'll see what the potential is. So the first one we get, it is a cheeky board right now. We get just a board, so 83 to 85. We get Onana. No. Oh, it's a team of the week. Oh, I didn't realise that. 83 rated Bowed. So, again, not bad. A good fodder player to start with. Personally, I don't have him duplicate, which is absolutely brilliant. And it's a cracking one to start with. You only need an 82 rated team. Yes, the nation isn't the greatest, so maybe you leave him to the side for a League One kind of team to do. That's the one thing that you want to do. We go back to back on the boards. We get now a walkout. Okay, we can deal with that. Belgium. Centre-back Ouderweald or Vertonghen. Perfect rating right now. So we've got an 87. So again, this is the perfect example. We have an 87 which bumps the rating up massively. And then obviously we can put anything underneath under there, so we can put 80s in and 79s. That's the way that you want to do it. Keep grinding these 82 to 88s. Here we only have a board, a non-board, sorry, so it is an 82. Again, that's all the rating is, so even the lowest rated player is going to become useful. We have Matip, which is a good link to Vertonghen. You can see where I'm going with it. And what you want to do is, personally with the 82 to 88s, I would keep going until I get a duplicate. That would be the best kind of scenario to start with because you want enough to keep going and keep going with it. If not, you need to be able to have the coins to be able to fund it going forward. So let's jump into the team then. So we've got our Team of the Season, so we've kind of passed a step at the minute. Realistically, this is the next step after you've done your first Team of the Season guaranteed. So all of them 82 to 88s, once you've got your duplicates in, then I would go and make one of these. Without the Team of the Season, obviously, it would be just a standard Team of the Season guaranteed. So realistically, I'm looking at Thiago Silva, and this is the dupe side of it. And then what we'll go and do, we'll have a look at the gold players we've got. Start with, we'll go with the commons, because realistically, we've got League One, so we'll try and look at the League Ones. We may even go buy a few League Ones just to kind of make it as cheap as possible. We've only got 2 at the minute, so we will whack them in. And then obviously we do have a few rares as well, which again we will whack in. We also got a Bowed as well. We may as well get rid of him whilst we're on the roll with it. As obviously an 83. You don't really want to keep them in just in case. So we'll get rid of him as well. So let's have a look from there. So we get him there. We'll swap him across. We'll bring the goalkeeper in net. We'll go with the CDM and the centre mid. He obviously gets the link to Tolisso. Thinking of links, we could get a Bundesliga left mid if we have got one. Obviously, your gold cards are going to be running thin regardless. Currently, we only have them 2, so we're not going to put them in anyway. But what we can do is, because we've got an 83, 83, 82, 95 and an 80, potentially we could look at some silvers. So if we go to Ligue 1 2, just because they're going to have the French link, which is obviously very, very important. Obviously he doesn't, which is cracking. But we've got the French there. We'll just see if we can get the chem from here. Potentially it might not work, but you've always got to give it a try sometimes before going there. I don't feel like we will, but we can obviously go and buy a couple of players. We have got a left mid there, so that gets it up to 80. So realistically, we've got 4 silvers in there. So what we want to be doing is looking at a right mid for Ligue 1. These are better to buy if you're not doing the whole team as such. So if we go with 1-2, we'll have a look for a good rating right mid if we can. Obviously, some of them will only be 75, so you may just have to go with them. We look like we're going there. So if we've got any Brazilians just for the strong link, that would always be perfect. But if not, we go French. That again is the easiest option to go with. So we've got 75, 75 in this. So we'll drop the rating, drop the price down a little bit. See where we can find the cheapest one, which is 800. We can get one for 750. Of course we can. Excellent. So we'll put him in there. That gets it up to 81 rated, and we also get 73 chem. So what I'd look for next is a French centre-back or a Brazilian centre-back. Either works, but we're looking at 700. We'll see if we can get him, and then we'll put him in here. There's the 84. Again, we're very, very close. So we'll then go for another potential French player, and we'll drop the rating even more because I don't feel like we'll need too much more. And obviously with the strong links, we should be all gravy with it. So we'll go with a centre mid potentially, and we whack him there. That gets us the 80, but doesn't quite get us that. That's actually really poor. I thought it might have actually got us. So let's try the 77. Obviously, all of these players, if you're not using them, will go back into the SBC. So realistically, you're never losing out on them. That's the best bit. You buy them, and if they don't work, you just put them into 82 to 88. That gets us the 82 right there. We only need 70 chem. I don't know why I think we need 80 all the time, but that's basically it. So we've used a Thiago Silva that we've already got duplicate. We've got ourselves another team of the season. Obviously, if you get someone you want, you just start the process again with the 82 to 88s. But we'll try it right now, see who we do get. So we'll whack this one. Obviously, we're looking for the big boys. We got R9 the other day, so hopefully a Neymar to link him with, or even an Mbappe would be nice. But sometimes you can get shafted. We get a walkout, which is fantastic. Left wing. Ooh. Oh, okay. This one's quite a nice one, actually. So this is the perfect example. We get a really, really nice one, actually. 92 rated. He's actually quite good by all accounts. So for me, I haven't got this one. And I personally would like to keep him. The reason I do these is to keep getting more and more in there. How much is he going for? So he's going for about 70-ish. But he's going to stay in the club. So now I'm down to no duplicates. So what I want to do now is have a look through my club to see if I've got enough to do another one. Or I then grind the 82 to 88s again. You can do the 81 doubles if you want to spend a little bit more money because you'll be able to do the 82 quicker. But I reckon realistically the 82 to 88s would be more effective in price rather than actually like splurging everything on them. So if I then go now to any, we'll look down the list and just see if we've got any duplicates anywhere. That's going to be the one, is because you only need 82 rated SBC. Realistically, the team of the seasons and stuff like that, I would only do if I've got a duplicate of them. I realistically wouldn't I wouldn't say put a Havertz in right now just to drop it even more. But you can kind of keep going with the rating and keep getting these cards for a bigger SBC down the line. So realistically, we want to go down. I know I've got a couple of walkouts. Really, I don't want to be here. So I feel like I'm going to have to do some more 82 to 88s before I'm able to do another one. Otherwise, I'm giving up like the 90 Neuer that I know I've got duplicate down here. But realistically, I personally want to keep him because really he's just, rather than going for this, I'd rather keep him for a bigger SBC. Same with probably Vertonghen. I would much rather keep an 87 rather than going forward and trying to do another one without really doing it. Much of the grinding. So I think realistically we're all good on that part. So I would say 85 to 86 at a cap in terms of what rating you want to give up. I wouldn't go above that. So for me, Vertonghen would be off limits. I don't feel like he's worth it unless you got him duplicate. that then is absolutely perfect, and you can then just keep rinsing and repeating. So realistically, if I look at my 85s, I feel like the 82 to 88s are going to have to be grinded a bit more. So if I have a look, because you do need 70 chem as well, so we'll whack him in, whack you in. We'll just kind of put a team together just to see what we've got and what we need to actually put in going down the line. But I think realistically, we're going to need to do some more 82 to 88s, because I don't feel like we'll get the 70 chem. Potentially, actually, I think we'd get the 82 rated, but I think the 70 chem may be a little bit more of an ask. We have got Pukey as well, which we can whack in. You never know, actually. We've got a few BPLs in there. We'll see if we can whack a few of the kind of lower rated players in. I think that's it for them. And then I don't see any more that realistically could go in. So we have got the rating, but we don't have the chemistry. So let's see what we can do about that. Whack you there. We'll bring Kovacic up top. We'll bring Bai down there. So we've got 42 already. If we swap them two round, we bring Antonio up. Because realistically, we could actually buy somebody, and it could be more beneficial that way. And then if you go there. So we've still got the rating. So that's where it drops. So realistically, we need another 81. So they're just too expensive to buy. So what I'm going to do now is going to do a couple more, because we've got the rating. It's just the chemistry that we need. It's literally just that. So if we just trying a few different rounds of how to do this. So that's 50. What about if we swap you across? No. Yes, I feel like this is 54. Hold on. We might be onto something. What about swap you there? There's 58. We're getting somewhere with this. You just keep moving everybody around, and eventually you'll find something. There's 59. I don't feel like I'm going to get anywhere near it, but you never know. Sometimes it's always worth a little go at it. But anyway, I'll be right back. We're going to build some more 82 to 88s, and then we'll see where we can go from there. So we're back. I've basically gone with 2 82 to 88s and 1 81 double, just to see the difference between them. A little bit of a voice crack. So let's go with the first one, because realistically, the two of these is what one costs. And I think with... Oh, a board. Hold on. We get just a board. So realistically, with the 82 to 88s, they're coming in at about... I would say you get them at max 4k. Aspas is perfect. So you get about, what? About 4k, I'd say, at max, if you are buying the bronzes. Realistically, you buy the gold cards, sorry, the commons, for about 450 to 500 each. Then you count 7 of them. It's about 3.5 to 4k, depending on what you get them for. Bronze pack method will get you all the bronze players. We go back-to-back boards as well. We get a walkout in this one. It's going to be Pjanic. Perfect. 85 and 86. It's got a lot to keep up with the 81 double. Obviously, you could get team of the seasons in there, but an 86 is absolutely perfect. So if you're going to do that, realistically, you're looking at about 8k per two of them. Realistically, the 81 double, is that not even... Oh, it is a board. We get... Oh, it's a hero card. It's an 81 Pookie. Oh, no. So we have got to give that card up anyway, so at least we've kind of got something out of it. What else did we get with him? A Fraser. So that's the real bad point. That isn't great for the SBC. So that's something you always got to consider, is that you could potentially get 281s that are okay, but realistically, you need 82s at the very least. But that's going to cost you about 11k, I'd say. 10k, 11k to be able to do that SBC, the 81 doubles, and that gives you the potential of an 81 or 2 81s, as you saw. So for me, I just think personal preference, the 82 to 88s are going to be your best friend for this, because realistically, you don't need massive ratings. That's what the team of the season guarantees for. That's what we're grinding for. So you don't want to kind of make too much of a mess with the 81 doubles and then not have as much money for the team of the season guaranteed. But that being said, let's see what we can do then, because we have got a few players. Realistically, we got a couple of high rateds. So let's have a look at Aspas, and we may then be able to put in a couple of the lower rated players. Because he's 85, that should mean we can really put a number on it. So let's go with you there. And then we did have a left mid. It just means we can drop the rating of the players down a little bit. I know we had a Spanish left mid, which should be perfect for this. Not you. But we have got, what rating was that then? 82 still. So we go that, gold, and then we go with the left mid. So that keeps us at 82. And then realistically, can we go with this guy and swap? There's 68. Can we then go with you? And there we go. So what we do now is we just double check that we can't go down anymore. So 76 for 82 doesn't work. Let's just have a quick look at something else. So we go with a 76 as well if we swap for an 80. So we know we can do that. So realistically then, you want to be looking at really making sure that you're getting the most out of the SBC. Don't just do it because you feel like that's just the easiest way. You want to do it because obviously it is the cheapest and easiest. So 81. Then can we go with a 76 still? We can't there now. Can we go with it? Can we go with it for you? So we can still go with for Fraser, but we can't go with it with him. That's very strange that we can drop an 81. That's very odd. I swear that worked a minute ago. Right, let's have a look then. What rating can we go to? So we'll go down over here. We'll go to our golds. Just have a look. So a 79. Let's go to the 80. So a 79 still works. And then a 76 doesn't. So realistically, we need to check, can a 77, for instance. We wanted to realistically go low to high. And then we go there. So let's have a look at a 77 if we can get up there. Because realistically, you just go buy it. A 77 gold card is not going to cost you a lot. We know 76 doesn't work. So what about 77, wherever they are? Yeah, we should have searched gold commons. So 77 doesn't work. What about the 78s then? And this is what you want to do. This is the most efficient way that you want to be doing it. So a 78 can work, and we've just got to make sure that we get the chem. So if we go with someone like Cook, we still get the chem very easily. We get to save an 80 rated player, which goes into the next kind of time of this. And we can get him for about 900, if it lets me change it. We can get him for 900. I think I've missed that one. No, we got him. So, easy. We haven't used the team of the season, which is perfect. Obviously, they're only for duplicates. You don't want to be just handing out team of the seasons left, right, and centre. They're just a perfect way to kind of rinse and repeat, unless you're not happy with the team of the season. If I get somebody, and personally for me, I collect them, so it's hard for me to say. But if I got someone that I think, like Deriv, realistically, if you've got already 2 centre-backs, if you don't use him or don't really have that collection mentality, just whack him straight back in. That will be the best way to do it in terms of saving your coins. If you're grinding to build your club up a bit more, then obviously you can do it the way I do it as well. Can we get a walkout? We can. Go on, Brazilian again. Dutch, centre-back, Ajax, Daily Blind. Excellent, 92. So again, for me, I'll have him because I don't have him at all. But realistically, 74 paced, 92 rated Daily Blind. Would you want him? I thought it was going to be Virgil for a second there. I didn't want to put a 99 into an SBC. But realistically, do you want him in the team? Probably not. He's probably not going to be worth much. Most team of the seasons probably have dropped in price right now. But for me, I'll keep him and I'll keep grinding. That's the best way for me to kind of explain it to you. Let me know down below if there's any other way that you'd like me to kind of explain. Or if you want to join the Discord, the link is down below as well. Ask me loads of questions there. We've got a lot of lads that do all of this grinding and can help you out and have a different perspective. Maybe they can like kind of word it a little bit better on actual paper. That is a potential. So let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.